Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Ready for action. The rest of them lacking. Moving right past them. Who's lacking the passion? Tell them it's on now. Stand up when you fall down. Competition getting ran out. Get on board or stand out. Championships designed to grit the sound like
and welcome to the Hampton Suites pregame show here on the Game of the Week on 99.1 KWYW The Heat. I am Kevin Shields. I am without cameraman Connor this week. Robert Silver will be joining us in just a little bit to take over camera duties, and we are in Pavilion for Wind River versus Saratoga. Wind River coming off a loss last week to the number 1 9-man team in the state, Fort Laramie. As well as Saratoga coming off of a win. They did play the Cheyenne South JV boys. And one of the interesting things here on the Hampton Suites pregame show is the fact that the Saratoga Panthers on their official roster technically, or not technically, they don't have anybody listed at wide receiver. They do have a plethora, looks like 4 tight ends. Not a very deep team. Not a lot of players. They all do seem to have some size on them, especially on the line. But comparing roster to roster and just them on the field, the deeper team is definitely the Cougars here in Pavilion tonight as we lead into that. So it's going to be a matchup with Wind River looking for their first win of the season. Saratoga looking to build some momentum, and it'll be exciting 9-man action football. A little word of note about other games on the Family of Wyo Today Network, and that is at 6 o'clock kickoff. Pregame should be starting here shortly. It will be Lander Valley versus Powell. They're traveling to Powell. Of course, Riverton defeating Powell 7-0 in week 0 in a nail-biter. Lander Valley travels there this week, and that will be at 6 o'clock kickoff on 93.1 KFCW. Then at 7 o'clock on 101.7 KDNO, join Ryan Williams, Kevin Simpson, and Kevin Gerber, I do believe, will be bringing you Thermopolis at Worland. Obviously a major, major rivalry there. And then, of course, it is homecoming week for Riverton High School. Riverton Wolverines will be hosting the Evanston Red Devils on 93.9 KTAK. It'll be Cody and Baylor Beers on the call. When we return, we will bring you the Sutherland starting lineups, and as usual with that, we will give you the whole Wind River on the game of the week. We always give you the whole roster, so we'll give you that in just a few minutes here on 93.1, not 93.1, excuse me, 99.1 KWIW.
Proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens. Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
The rest of them lacking, moving right past them. Who's lacking the passion? Tell them it's on now. Stand up when you fall down. Competition getting ran out. Get on board or stand out. Championships designed.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 99.1 KWYW The Heat. It is time for we'll call it the Sutherland's lineup, as we're going to go through them all here for the Wind River Cougars, but we will, of course, start off first with the Saratoga Panthers. These are not in numerical order, but they are in great order. So, first off, senior running back, number 21, Alistair Ingram. Senior, number 31, lineman, Skylar Wood. Number 71, a senior lineman, Adam Lindsay. Number 20, a junior tight end, Burris Berger. Number 81, a junior running back, Hazen Williams. Number 82, tight end, junior, Levi Hatch. We don't know the position on this. I do believe he's on the line. We did not have a number when they sent the rosters, but he's a junior, Linkenio Peterkin. Number 70, a junior lineman, Newt Williams. Number 53, a sophomore lineman, Ben Miller. Number 32, a sophomore tight end, Brent Drake. Number 52, a sophomore lineman, Easton Mason. Number 22, that was number 52. Number 22, sophomore tight end, Griffin Bartlett. Sophomore quarterback Jace Wingstrom is number 5. Number 40, a freshman running back, Brody Johnson. Number 41, a freshman lineman, Colt Sharp. Number 11, a freshman running back, Dusty Williams. Number 4, a freshman running back, Ethan Hatch. Number 30, a freshman running back, Hunter Johnson. And number 63, a freshman lineman, Jackson Keel. Their starters will be Alistair Ingram, Burris Berger, Hazen Williams, Newt Williams, Easton Mason, Griffin Bartlett, Jace Wingstring, Brody Johnson, Hunter Johnson. For the home team here in Pavilion, Wind River Cougars, we got a lot of lineup here. Number 1, a senior wide receiver, quarterback, DB, and linebacker, Remington Martinez. Number 2, a junior quarterback, DB, Colton Martinez. He's Number 3, freshman wide receiver and DB, Braden Hall. Number 4, wide receiver and DB, senior Keenan Devereaux. Number 5, senior running back and linebacker, Zacchaeus Jones. Number 6, senior running back, wide receiver, DB, Jacob Hardcastle. Number 9, a senior running back, wide receiver, center, and linebacker, and we do believe we've been given word to starting quarterback tonight. He was not listed on the roster as that, but Mato Amos. Number 11, a junior tight end, wide receiver, linebacker, Jeffrey Strzok. Number 12, junior tight end, offensive line, defensive line, linebacker. He does a little bit of everything, the junior Logan Jensen. Number 13, junior tight end, running back, defensive line, linebacker, Ben Snyder. Number 14, freshman running back and defensive back, Draven Lewis. Number 15, freshman quarterback, defensive back, Eli Hill. Number 16, a senior running back, linebacker, Braden Tatro. Number 17, running back, linebacker, junior Cameron Weiskup. Number 24, freshman running back, defensive back, Christian Knowles. Number 25, sophomore wide receiver and DB, Zane David. Number 30, tight end, running back, defensive line, linebacker, junior Kai Alatini. Number 33, a sophomore running back and linebacker, Jeffrey Rushing. A junior, number 42, tight end, linebacker, Tunk Goebel. Number 45, a sophomore offensive line, defensive line, Isaiah Alatini. Number 15, offensive and defensive line, junior Troy Titsup. Number 52, tight end, defensive line, linebacker, a junior Blue Star Friday. Number 56, junior offensive line, linebacker, Isaiah Ramackle. Number 65, offensive line, defensive line, junior Holden Yates. Number 66, offensive line, defensive line, a senior Tony Musalem. Number 69, offensive line, defensive line, junior Marlon Abeta. Number 70, offensive and defensive line, sophomore Daniel Reed. Number 72, a freshman, both sides of the line, Jamison Spoonhunter. Number 73, a freshman wide receiver and DB, Tryon Ryder. Number 75, both sides of the line, a freshman, Crimson Tarnas. Number 82, both sides of the line as well, a sophomore, Vash Goebel. And number 96, tight end and defensive line, Aiden Pogue. Saratoga is coached by Jared Mason. Assistant coach is Logan Wright. The managers for the Panthers are Sophia Grubb, Millen Scott, and Deuce Martin. Principals J.D. Johnson, ADs Greg Bartlett. Mascot is the Panthers. Colors are purple and gold. They will be in their whites today. The coaches for Wind River. Head coach is Rod Frederick. Assistant coaches Kyle Hunter and Mark Kress. Managers are Nevaeh Fierro, Lily Hill, and Darian Perry. So that is your Sutherland starting lineups. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the Ranger Keys of the Game here on 99.1 KWYW and WYO Today Media.
Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
And welcome back to KWYW 99.1 and the WYO Today Media Game of the Week. A reminder, if you're out and about or about to go out and about, you can catch this game on the radio as you drive. But if you're out driving, coming home from work, you can catch it on WYO Today's YouTube page. It's on Facebook posted. We're about to go into the national anthem in just a minute, and we'll take a slight break for that. But the Ranger Keys game's real simple. Don't let Laramie Fort Lingle beat you a second time. That's really the simple part of it all for Wind River. Saratoga played JV Cheyenne South, not much of a test for them, but you can't let an opponent beat them twice. Well, we're going to take a break for the national anthem and be right back on WYO Today.
It's about the things that matter: your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Ready for action. The rest of them lacking. Moving right past them.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show here on WYO Today and KWYW 99.1. We just had the national anthem performed by the Wind River Pep Band, and the referees are taking their place. So, once again, the Ranger keys the game. Really simple for Wind River Cougars here. Don't let Laramie Fort Lingle beat you a second time. And we are about ready for kickoff. Robert Stover has joined us, the GM of Ranger Printers and the WYO Today Media, the entire company. Robert, how's it going today?
It's going good.
Well, that's two more words than Connor usually says, so we may go to him at times. They're teeing it up at the 40. I didn't catch who won the coin toss, but it will be the Cougars will be receiving here. And I'm actually going to have to go to Robert here and ask him what the Wind River Cougars, what color are they wearing? I can't really tell. They are, they're here, so there they are.
Purple.
They're going to be in purple, but I wanted to make sure they didn't have anything else. They're in purple with white numbers, white accents, and, that's going to beat me too, my colorblind self. Saratoga is, I can catch their yellow, but is that blue?
It's purple.
Oh, that's purple as well. So they are in white jerseys, purple numbers with gold accent or yellow accent, and yellow accents on purple pants. So the kickoff will be taking place in just a few moments, and we'll be right back on WYO Today.
Zakiah Jones, a senior number 9. Mono.
Which one of these?
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens. Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back to the Game of the Week here on KWYW 99.1 and WYO Today Media. It is time for kickoff. Going back for the Wind River Cougars to receive will be the freshman Draven Lewis, running back and defensive back. He measures in at 5'7", 135 pounds. He will be joined back there. Can't catch a number quite. They're coming up though. Panthers have it teed up at the 40, and there is the whistle, and we will get things going. Kickoff is going to be right. It's going to bounce free. Draven Lewis underestimated. Now he picks it up at the 15, and he's immediately going to get taken down by two Panthers. That's going to set up 1st and 10 at the 15 here in 9-man football action.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Cougars from our own 15-yard line.
Of course, for those of you who don't follow, just follow the Game of the Week and are not familiar with 9-man. 9-man football, of course, is just missing the offensive tackles, I do believe, or offensive guards, depending on how you want to view it. Right, Robert? I put him on the spot. Going out of the eye. And we've got movement all over the place. Number 1 at quarterback, that is Remington Martinez, who is starting. So not Mato Amos. It is Remington Martinez, as long as we got the numbers right, who was under center. Of course, Amos is out there as one of the starters. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Wind River. A lot of movement on the right side of the line. First penalty of the game will back it all the way up to the Cougars' 10-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 15 with 11:54 to go in the first quarter. The strength of that offensive line as far as size goes is on the right side. Going out of the gun, got some receivers. He's got handoff, and it's on the ground. Fumble. Handoff was intended for Braden Tatro, and it just was not a clean handoff. It's going to be a loss of about the 6. It's going to be 17 yards to go, so it's only going to be about a loss of 2. There it is going to be 2nd and 15. Huddling up, 11:49 to go. Now in the first, and Wind River would like to forget those first 2 plays. Man in motion out of the gun, struggles with the snap, but is going to get it over to Tatro, and he's going to gain out to roughly the 12-yard line. Going to be gets 5 yards on the play, does Tatro. It'll set up 3rd and about 12, a long 12 at that, and not where the Cougars wanted to be here, getting behind the sticks very early on, not where Coach Frederick wants to see this team. Some critical mistakes made. Of course, the fumble, it was recovered, though. And they'll go out of the gun, 3 wide, man on the right side going in motion. It's going to be a handoff to number 5. That is Zacchaeus Jones, and he is going to gain, not a great angle for us here, but he gains about 2 yards, does Zacchaeus Jones, and it'll set up 3rd and 10 after the 2-yard pickup. So it will be a punting situation for the Cougars. Looks like number 5 is going to be punting. That is Jones as well. He's got 2 gunners, 1 on each side. Snap is good. Spins around, and here's the punt. It's going to be fielded at the Wind River 45. He's to the 40, spins to the 35. He's going to get down to about 34.5-yard line. Is number 22. And like I said, they don't have the roster in. It's not numerical order. By Griffin Bartlett. He lines up as a tight end normally, and it will be 1st and down with great field position. They're going to say it's right at the 35. Great field position for the Saratoga Panthers. Chase Westring coming out as quarterback. He is got a wing T formation, what we expected when we talked about them not having any wide receivers on the roster. Under center is Jace. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to big Mama Jamma number 81, Hazen Williams. That is a big, powerful running back. And he is going to gain the 1st down. He gets all the way 14-yard gain in total. Set up 1st and 10 at the Wind River 21, and that's kind of exactly what we expect out of Saratoga. Line it up, 3 running backs, and just pound it right down the middle. Wing T again. Westring going under center. 3 very large running backs, especially at this level. Looks both sides, man, and goes in motion. That is Williams. And the handoff is going to be read perfectly by Wind River. Handoff was to Hunter Johnson. He is met after about a 2-yard gain. It will set up 2nd and a long 8 at the, they're going to say 19. It's not quite to the 19. So 2nd and a long 8 here, almost 9 with 10 minutes to go in the first quarter and a scoreless tie. Both teams in favor of the hold. Nobody's trying to really push pace right now. Westring under center. He's got 3 backs again in the T. Man goes in motion to the left, now cutting back to the right, and they're going to hand off up the middle. And there goes Hazen Williams again. He's going to gain all the way down to the 14. We'll call it a gain of 5 by Williams, and he quickly in 2 carries has 19 yards, sets up a third and about 3 with 9:17 in the first quarter. Again, the Saratoga game plan is going to be to wear out Wind River defensively. They are taking their time, milking the clock, and running power football. Wing T, Westring under center. And we've got a man jumping for Saratoga. Should be their first penalty of the game, unless I miss someone drawing. It is a false start. So that will move it right back to make it 3rd and 8 and wipe out Hazen Williams' gain there on 2nd down and move the ball back to the 19-yard line of Wind River. Of course, after the punt, with a good return, not a great return, about 10 yards, Saratoga took over inside Wind River's 40 at the 35. 8:39 to go out of the wing team. Westring under center, takes the snap, hands it on a counter end around, and number 40 is going to have the first down, and he is going to, did he make it? He did indeed. Brody Johnson gets the ball, goes 19 yards. For the touchdown. And it is now 6-0. Now we'll see what we're going to see here, because rarely do we see an extra point attempt at 9-man. I don't think we're going to see it today, at least not from Saratoga. They are going to line up in the wing T and look to go for 2 from the 2.5-yard line. Westring under center takes a snap. He's going to look to throw it, and he's wide open for 2. 2-point conversion is good. And it is officially 8-0 with 8:26 left in the first quarter. Saratoga on top, 8-0. We'll be right back on WYO Today at 99.1 KWYW.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back to WYO Today at 99.1 KWYW. The Heat with the game of the week here, Wind River here in Pavilion hosting the Saratoga Panthers. Panthers up 8-0. Got great field position after Wind River shot themselves in the foot a bit offensively and were able to drive 40 yards because of penalty, a little extra yardage on there. Ran the ball all 4 times and scored on a 19-yard jaunt by Brody Johnson, and then threw for the 2-point conversion. Teed up at the 40 by Saratoga, and the kick is going to be fielded. It's going to go through the arms of the receiver, and he's going to struggle to get back. He gets a little bit of momentum going, a little bit of push. He's going to get to right at the 25. Good extra effort. But another mistake. That's the second kickoff they have misjudged. They misjudged the opening one, and it kind of set them back. So going from the gun is going to be Wind River on 1st and 10. Man in motion, 3 wideouts, and this is going to be kept. Block miss, if you heard the assistant coach in background. Amos now playing quarterback. He's going to gain 4. Could have had a little bit more with a block, and it will set up 2nd and 6 here at right about the 28-yard line. After the return, it got to about the 24. So 2nd and 6. Amos now at quarterback. Out of the gun, 3 wide, 2 on the near side, 1 on the far. Far side goes in motion. Amos is going to keep it, and he's going to drop it. I don't know if it was maybe a run RPO, but he is going to lose about 1 yard. So it'll set up a 3rd down and right at 7 yards, long 6 maybe, 7 yards probably. And this is when River Cougars in a situation they do not want to be in. Of course, a lot of turnover on the roster from last year's team that made it all the way to the state title game in Laramie. And with 7:07, they are facing their 2nd, 3rd, and long of the day. Gun for Amos, 2 wide up top, 1 in motion from the bottom. And Amos is going to keep it, and it's going to be close. Let's see where they spot it. They are going to give him the first. So it'll be, and right at it, so it'll be a 7-yard gain by Amos. He now has 10 on the day. .650 to go, 8-0 in favor of Saratoga here on KWYW. Going from a power I looking set. Under center is the quarterback. He's going to keep it, and they're just going to push him forward for about a gain of 5. They might even give him 6. That was Remington Martinez in at quarterback, and he is going to gain 6. He'll set up 2nd and 4. Going under center again is Remington Martinez. This time he's going to hand it off, and they've got a bit of an opening, and we're going to have a gain of 5.
Good spot to give us a first down. Nice run right there by Tatro.
Tatro with the run, he gains 5. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 46.5-yard line for the Wind River Cougars. So they're starting to move the ball. Again, both teams not really interested in moving with a whole lot of pace. Both of them so far have looked to set up a power running game, and both have been successful on their most recent drives. This time out of shotgun. Snap, and it's going to be handed on the end around. Playing quarterback there was Mato Amos. He's going to hand it to Tatro. And Tatro is going to gain 0. Bring up 2nd and 10 here. For the Cougars. Cougars breaking the huddle. See if they go back under center. They do not. They go out of the gun. They've got, looks to be 2 wide on the right, real tight, and 2 wide up top. And Amos is going to keep it, and he's going to gain, they're going to give him 15 yards. Good blocking. We'll give him 16 after the spot, and that is big run and a big first down in Saratoga territory at the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. And so far, neither team has executed a pass or even attempted a pass outside the 2-point conversion by Saratoga. Amos now playing at quarterback. He's going out of the gun here. Man in motion. Going to fake the handoff, and then he's going to try and take off. He's going to gain maybe 2. It's a short 2, though, so it'll set up a 2nd and 8. Nope, where they're going to spot him, we're going to move him back a yard. And it's going to set up 2nd and 9, and it's a long 9 with 3:51 to go and counting in the first quarter. Saratoga up by 8. Right now, the Cougars, have 43 yards all on the ground, 11 attempts. Average is 3.9 per carry. They have put the ball on the ground twice. They recovered both. And this time they're going to run up the middle. Quarterback going to take it, and he's going to gain maybe 3. It might be 4. Let's see once they get all the bodies off of him. It's going to be 3-yard gain here by Amos. It'll set up a 3rd down and 6 right on top of the Saratoga 35. I don't think we're going to see a punt here. This time is going to be handed off, and it's going to be just short. Be about a 5-yard gain. 5-yard gain by Jacob Hardcastle, number 6. Now they're going to give him about 4 when the spot is done on the far side. It'll set up 4th and a long 2.
Here we go, Cougar fans. Let's let them hear it.
Cougar fans, 4th and a long 2. Going out of the gun, 1 wide, out wide, 2 in tight, man in motion, and we get a timeout on the field. It's going to be by Wind River here. Coach Frederick wants to think about it and think about the play. We'll take a break with him. With 1:55 left in the first quarter, it's 8-0 in favor of Saratoga here on 99.1 KWYW.
Dos Doritos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
The game, I come with the flames, they recognize the name.
And welcome back to the game of the week between Wind River Cougars and Saratoga Panthers here on 99.1 KWYW. 8-0, minute 55 out of a timeout by Wind River. They're going on 4th down. Be their first 4th down attempt, and he drops the ball, and Amos is going to get eaten alive but for a loss of 2.
Ball was dropped on the play.
And that will be a turnover on downs.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers from their own 33-yard line.
So from their own 33, Saratoga Panthers will take the ball back over. 3rd time that Wind River has put the ball on the ground. After a successful drive, it got about 48 yards, but unable to do anything after that. And we expect to see more power running between Hazen Williams, Brody Johnson, and Hunter Johnson. Jace Westring under center. Wing T going in motion is Brody Johnson. Now he comes back to the right side. Snap. Handoff is to the tailback, and he busts free, does Hazen Williams. Hazen Williams gets out to the 50, and he is going to be marked down at the Wind River 46. That is a 20-yard gain by Hazen Williams. He now has 39. He's averaging 13 yards per carry. He is one big dude. And this is exactly what Saratoga wants to do, setting up that power run again. Going out of the wing tee, Westring under center. 3 backs, man in motion. Again, is Brody Johnson comes left, now goes back right. Westring takes the snap. Handoff is to Hunter Johnson. And he's going to go from the 46 for a first down. He's going to gain 14 yards is Hunter Johnson. Going to be 1st and 10 with 51 seconds left, and they have moved the ball quite well here in 2 runs. Going out of shotgun. Big difference between what they've done the rest of the game. Westring takes the snap. He rolls right. He's looking to throw deep. He's got a man open, and it is good for, is it in? No, they're going to say he's down at the 1. Westring to Hazen Williams. 32-yard throw. Going out of the snap, back to the power, and this is going to be an easy walk-in for Brazen Williams. Hazen Williams, excuse me, not Brazen. So 1-yard TD run there. They went back to Hazen Williams after he caught the 32-yard pass. At Hazen. And he's now got
that's going to be number 33 rushing on the stop for the Cougars. Nice tackle right there to keep the Panthers out of the end zone on 2 points.
They're going to line up for the 2-point. They're going to run it. They're going to fail at it. So with 3 seconds left in the first quarter, and we'll keep it right here, it is a 14-0 in favor of Saratoga. Right now, Saratoga was 73 yards on the ground on 7 attempts, 10.4 average. They've got 2 touchdowns on the ground. They have 1 passing attempt. It was good for 32 yards to Hazen Williams. So now it's going to be extremely important. Wind River needs to answer on this next possession, as they have been a bit, or at least on the defensive side, they've been bullied a little bit, and then mistakes have kind of cost them a little bit, or not a little bit, I should say a good bit. On the offensive side, only 1 penalty, but 3 balls put on the ground so far in 2 possessions. They've recovered all 3, but the last one especially was an absolute drive killer, as it was on 4th and 2. So they come back from the sidelines. We'll have the kickoff here. It'll be teed up at the 40-yard line by the Panthers. Tatro and Jones will be back for the Cougars. Has it lined up. Does the kicker and sends it back. This one pretty darn high. Caught at the 15 to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 30. Where are they going to spot it? 39-yard line is where Wind River Cougars will take over. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So after one, it has been all Saratoga on the scoreboard. And we'll take a break here as we go to the second quarter here on KWYW 99.1, The Heat and WYO Today.
Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Game of the week, Wind River versus Saratoga. We go into the second quarter now, and Wind River is down 14-0. Good return sets them up at their own 39-yard line, though, after the kickoff. And you'll see Amos in the gun, man in motion from down low, and Amos is going to look to throw. Now he has to scramble. He's going to have to take off, and he's going to be taken down for a sack. It's going to be a loss of 4. Number 81, Hazen Williams, gets the tackle. He plays both ways, as does most of the Saratoga Panther roster. And they're going to say, give him a little forward progress, a loss of 3. Set it out just outside the 35, though. And Wind River will be looking. That was their first pass attempt of the game, and it never actually became a pass attempt, but first time to look at passing. Going from the gun, 2 wide. They're in tight on the right, 1 in on the left. Man on the left goes in motion, and Amos is going to look deep. He's going to throw now, and we might see a flag. And maybe their feet just got tangled up, as it'll be incomplete pass. He was trying to get it to Jacob Hardcastle. They'll set up 3rd and 13 here. And again, Wind River has not done overly well on these 3rd down attempts that have been long, especially. This will be their 4th 3rd down attempt. They have converted on 1. Going under gun, same formation. And they're going to try and run a bit of a reverse, and it's going to be sniffed out after a gain of 2. Jacob Hardcastle with the run. It'll set up 4th down and forever for the Cougars here. They are going to have to punt. And unfortunately, they were unable to build off of the last drive that they had. And they've got to give the ball back here with 10:35 left in the first half. Looking to punt will be Zacchaeus Jones. He's got 2 gunners, 1 back, kind of protecting back. It's a bad snap, takes a bounce, but Jones able to get up, hits a low-line driver, but it's going to take some friendly bounces. Be picked up at around the 30, running backwards now is number 22, but now he gets out to the edge. He's going to get the 40, 45. He's going to be out is Griffin Bartlett at about the 49-yard line of Wind River. So with 10:07 left, they'll take the ball back over inside Wind River territory. We'll be right back on WYO Today.
Deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
All right, we're back here on KWYW 99.1 on the first down play. It was 7-yard gain by Hazen Williams out of the wing T. It looks like there's an illegal substitution penalty. There's a penalty against Wind River. It is going to be declined, obviously, after the gain. Only been a 5-yarder, so second penalty of the day against Wind River. After the decline, it'll set up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line. And this power running game is having success. Had it early, has it now. Hazen Williams, after that run, has 47 yards on the day, 80 total for the Panthers. As Westring approaches the line, checking the armband. A little bit offset wing T, if you will. Hazen Williams goes in motion to the left, now comes back to the right. Snap is going to be taken. He's going to look to throw. He's going to put it up complete from the 43 down to the 20-ish. They are going to say 23-yard pass. Pass is complete to Griffin Bartlett, the return man and a tight end. So 1st and 10 at the 20 after the 23-yard pass. He doesn't throw a lot, but Westring now 2 for 2 for 55. More importantly, the gain gets them to the Wind River red zone. Breaking the huddle in the wing T under center is Westring for Saratoga, looking to go up by 3 scores. Man in motion, comes back. It's going to be a pitch out to the right, and he's got some blocking. He's got some room. We're going to see a flag. He's stuck at the 10. It's Brody Johnson with the run. It would be a 10-yard gain right at it, but I think we're going to have a hold. No, we're going to have a legal block in the back against the Panthers. So we're going to repeat first down, but it is going to back them up. That is their second penalty of the day. Was a spot, so it's going to be about a 6-yard, 20 to the 27. So going to be about a 7-yard penalty there, as it was after Brody Johnson already gained some yardage. So nullifies his 10-yard run here with 8:35 left in the half. And Westring is going to go from the gun. 2 wide left and a protecting back. He's going to roll to his left. Looking downfield, throws it up and almost picked off.
Broken up right there by Mono Amos.
Was gunning for Brody Johnson. Bring up 2nd and 16 after the pass breakup by Amos. And now we have a timeout on the field. Panthers call it, not like when they haven't been in this second and long much, if at all, this season, and especially not today. So with 8:20 to go, 14-0 Saratoga. We'll be right back. Saratoga is on the move here on KWYW 99.1 and WYO Today Media.
Your tax pros at 29. 19 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
And welcome back to 99.1 KWYW and Wild Today Media. Special shout out to our camera guy tonight, Robert Stover. He bailed us out, helped us out. We've been moving camera guys around and whatnot, and cameraman Connor marching at the Riverton-Evanston game. So thank you, Robert.
You're welcome.
Man of many words, just like cameraman Connor, fits in nicely. From the wing tee, going to be a play action, fake by Westring. He's going to look deep to the end zone and picked off at the 1-yard line. Return is to the 10, now the 15, out to the 16, maybe the 17. Amos with the INT. Was gunning for Brody Johnson again. So go for 1st and 10. Amos with the interception. Couldn't have come more timely with 8:09 and down 14. And now Wind River needs to get the ball on the move. It'll be 1st and 10 just inside the 17. Going from the gun. Going to hand off. Nice little run there from side to side, but only gains about 2. Handoff is to Devereaux. First time we have actually seen Keenan Devereaux on the run. He's going to gain, we'll call it 3. Going to get right out to the 20-yard line. Set up 2nd and 7. For the Wind River Cougars. Out of the gun, I do believe that's Amos out of the gun. Man in motion, fakes it. He's going to keep it. He's going to gain 5, 10. And he is going to gain 10 yards as Mato Amos and get the first down. He now has 35 yards on the game. And more importantly, it moves the sticks. First and 10 from the 31. So he got a little bit more than that. He got right at 11 yards on the carry. 7:05 left in the half. From the gun, 2 wide, tight up top. Man in motion from down low. They're going to run the end around to Braden Tatro. And Tatro is going to gain about 1. He now has 5 attempts, 9 yards is Braden Tatro. They have not bought the little counter play to the inside. Has Saratoga. They've been on top of that. So it's going to set up 2nd and a very long 8 or 2nd and 9, depending on how you want to view it. From the gun, 2 wide up top, 1 down low, 2 up top, kind of tight man in motion. And this one's going to be cut by Amos, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield for a loss of, they're going to give him a little forward progress. They're going to just say he lost that 1 yard back. So set up 3rd and 10 for Wind River. 5:57 and counting to go. 3rd and 10. It will be the 5th attempt at a 3rd down conversion. They've been successful on 1. taking their time in the huddle. Probably don't want to give Saratoga a ton of time if they have to punt. So that might be the argument for keeping on the ground. That, and they've attempted one pass. They attempted Jacob Hardcastle, but from the gun, same formation. Going in motion is Jones. He's going to look, is Amos now. He's going to have to try and scramble, and he's going to get sacked for a loss of 2. Just waited too long. Internal clock was not ticking there, and it's going to be a loss of, they're going to give him a little more forward progress, loss of 1. It's going to be 4th down and 11, so Jones will stay in there to punt. Only one gunner out wide right. Now one coming off the sideline to go in on the left. Snap is a little low, but easily handled by Jones. Jones punts it. It's a wobbler, and it's on the ground at the 45, but finally picked up, and he slips after only a gain of 2 yards by Griffin Bartlett. So now kind of our Ranger keys to the game kind of shift. Most important right now, if you're Wind River, is the next 440. If you score, great. If you get the ball back and score, great. But the most important part now is you cannot allow the Panthers to score here. They have shown the want to pass a little bit more than Wind River. They have attempted 4. Of course, I don't know how gung-ho they'll be after the interception that ended the last drive. They're going under center, wing T for Westring. In motion is Brody Johnson. He comes back after going left to the right, and this one's going to be handed off to Hazen Williams, and it is red, only a 2-yard gain. By Hazen Williams, drops that average by over a yard, but he is averaging 8.2 yards per carry, just shy of 50 in the half on 6 carries is Hazen Williams. 4:18 and counting. Here in the half, Westring checking the wrist, getting the play on the armband under center, wing T. Westring going to hand it to Hazen Williams, who's coming back around on a counter, and he's going to gain about a yard. So well done there by the Wind River Cougars. The past 2 runs against the big, tall, strong back. Hazen Williams only allowed 3 yards. They gave them one incredible spot, it looks like. So it's going to be a gain of 2. He was stopped for 1, but nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd and long, 6, maybe right at 7. We'll say 7. We're not going to give him that yard. Could go either way, but they gave him an incredible spot out of the wing T. Westring under center. This time, Hazen Williams going in motion. Goes right, then comes back left. Toss sweep to Hunter Johnson, and he's going to be stopped after a 2-yard gain. So good run defense. Best run defense on a drive we have seen so far, and with 3:09 left and the clock ticking in the first half, it's going to be a 4th and 6. Is going to lead to some questions here that head coach Jared Mason's going to have to answer quickly of whether they go or punt. It does look like they're going to go for it. Be a huge stop for Wind River, as well as give them some pretty good field position unless it's a pass that's intercepted downfield. And they are going to let it run down all the way. Probably take the timeout, or maybe I don't think they'll take the 5-yard. I don't think they have a punter who's going to reach the end zone at this point. So, and nope, they are going to call the timeout. So with 2:31 left in the half, 14-0 here on KWYW 99.1. The Panthers leading the Cougars. We'll be right back after this short timeout.
And here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power.
And welcome back. 4th and 6 for Saratoga at the about the 47-yard line, between the 47 and 48 of Wind River. Wind River playing very good run defense on this drive, the best they have played all day, only allowing 4 yards. Against some pretty big backs. Size-wise, if you looked at them on paper, they've got the size to run over some guys, and they did in the first couple of drives. But Wind River has hunkered it down here and forced a 4th and 6. Let's see what Coach Mason wants to do here. It would give Wind River some great field position if they can hold them short here. But I'm going to guess that they're going to go for it. Shadow coming across the field now. And it is going to be a wing T. They may try and get him to jump. It won't get him the first down. It would make the decision a lot easier. They're going to snap it. Westring rolling to his right. It's going to throw it, and it's going to be good for a first down and more. It's going to get down to the 35. For a 13-yard gain. Pass was complete to Berger. Jones gets the stop, but unfortunately for Wind River, it just a little rollout, drug the receiver off to the right, out to the right as well, hit him, and just really no one there to pick up the guy, and easily gets the first down at the 35. Gain got it from the 47. So a 12-yard completion. And this one's going to be a handoff, and Hazen Williams is going to gain quite a few. Remackle with the stop. And he's going to gain, where they spot it's going to be an 8-yard gain. And now he's on his path for 100 again. He's back over 50. He has 58, minute 57 and counting right now. No real urgency out of Saratoga yet. Kind of an offset, double power I, wing T kind of formation. Williams goes in motion to the right now, comes back to the left. They do it every single time. It's going to be a toss sweep, and he's going to have the first down and out of bounds at the, let's see here. It's going to be at the 16. 16, so it's going to be an 8-yard gain by Brody Johnson. About it. Going to reach the 16. Was spotted at about the 27. So 11-yard run for Brody Johnson. Sets a 1st and 10 at the 16 in the red zone. Minute 32. Important for Saratoga. He went out of bounds, so he stops the clock. Wing T formation. Man in motion, goes out to the left, now comes back to the right. This is Brody Johnson. Westring takes the snap, hands off to Williams. Williams from the 16 is going to get down to the 8, so an 8-yard gain. Jones with the stop, and the clock will continue to move. Be 2nd and a short 2. .103 clock started back up, now under a minute. Saratoga under center, Westring in the wing T again. This is old school Southern football, the wing T. Westring going to take the snap, and he's going to roll right, throws, and it's tipped away by Amos, who had the pick earlier. Pass was intended for Berger. Bring up 3rd down and a short 2 or long 1, depending on how you want to view that one. And most importantly, only 44 seconds left. I anticipate that Saratoga will most likely run here, but if they throw here, you already know they're going for it on 4, so they got options. Wing T, Westring going on the counter to Williams, and Williams is going to take it in from the 8 for a touchdown. 8-yard gain. He now has 2 touchdowns on the day. and it is 20-0 in favor of Saratoga. Of course, they'll go for 2 here. And Hazen Williams-Robert has 74 yards on 10 carries. That's a day. That's a day already. The team as a whole is averaging 8 yards per carry. Going from the wing tee on this 2-point try. Westring under center in the wing tee. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll to his left, and he's going to throw to a wide open Griffin Bartlett, who is going to get the 2-point conversion. So, with 37 seconds left here in Pavilion, it is Wind River 0, Saratoga 24. We'll be right back on 99.1 KWYW, The Heat.
What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Embrace comfort throughout the season.
And welcome back to the game of the week here on Wired Today Media and KWYW 99.1. The Heat, 37 seconds left, 22. Need to fix that score a bit. We'll get that squared away here. 22-0. Panthers' run game has been outstanding, and their pass game has been adequate. I mean, they're 50%, 3 of 6, 67 yards. They do have 1 interception as Westring, but the defense has been able to capitalize and stop Wind River. Wind River with only really 1 successful drive that had some yardage to it. Outside of that, Saratoga has been all over them. Now, granted, Wind River not completely outplayed as far as they made some major mistakes themselves. This one's going to be kicked short. It's going to be bounced up and falling on it. Getting the ball about the 37. Coach gave a bit of a groan there as Devereaux grabbed it instead of running with it, just fell on it. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 37 with 35 seconds left. That one just kind of kicked short. A little bit dangerous letting it bounce there as it is a live ball, and it wasn't kicked very far, so you never know how that ball is going to bounce. Neither team really on the huge downfield passing. Longest pass of the day has been 32 yards, not bad, but if you know it's coming, which at the time that was on the first pass of the game, and Saratoga and Westring had shown no inclination to even want to pass. Out of the gun is Amos. He's going to keep it. He's getting out to 45, now out to the 48. He's going to gain. They're going to give him, they're going to say he's down. They're going to give him 10 yards, just right at where the line was. And we have a timeout, so we'll take that with them and be right back on Wild Today, KWYW.
Propane and solid waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
welcome back. Out of the gun is Amos out of the timeout. 29 seconds left. He's going to fade back past the 40. He's going to look to throw deep. Now putting it up, and it's going to be interesting what they call it. They're going to say not intercepted. It is complete. Keenan Devereaux going from the 47 to the 28, so 19-yard gain. No, that would have been 19 plus 6. So 25-yard pass by Mato Amos on his second attempt of the game. And they are it's completed to Devereaux. We'll take the timeout with them late in the second quarter. Threatening is Wind River.
Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family.
And welcome back here out of the timeout. Amos under pressure. Going to roll. He's going to throw into triple coverage, however. And it's going to be incomplete. Luckily incomplete. It was gunning to get it to... trying to get it to Braden Tatro, number 16. And now they're going to huddle up with 13 seconds left. Luckily incomplete. Again, throwing into triple. I repeat, triple coverage. Out of the snap, Amos is going to take off, and he's going to gain a yard. He went back to pass and then was forced out. Gains 1 yard. And that is going to do it for the half. So, at half, not exactly what Wind River wanted to see as they trail 22-0 as we enter halftime. We will be right back after these messages with the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on the Game of the Week on Wire Today Media and KWYW 99.1.
Rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Your car or truck is in
And welcome to the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on WYO Today. And we're going to check out the Ranger Printer State scoreboard first. On Tuesday, we saw Encampment defeat Natrona JV2, or Junior Varsity second team, 71-32. Last night, we had 1A, the Shoshone Wranglers defeated the Cheyenne East Sophomores. Let's make sure we got that right. Yes, we do. Thursday the 12th. So by a score of 18-14. Braxton Mills had a rushing touchdown, passing touchdown. Wranglers also had 2 safeties. Again, last night was Torrington 35, Cheyenne Central JV 7. And so far today, in Class 4A, number 2 Cheyenne East leads Thunder Basin 17-6. Number 4 Campbell County leads number 5 Rock Springs 21-3. Laramie is winning against Cheyenne Central 7-0. And Kelly Walsh is up 41-0 over Cheyenne South in the second quarter. Just kicking off is Sheridan, number 1, and against number 3, Natrona County. That game in Casper. In 3A, number 2 Cody leads Douglas 35-0. Number 5 Powell leads Lander in Powell 22-8. Buffalo and Jackson are tied at 7. Evanston and number 4 Riverton just now kicking off, and Rollins and Green River just now kicking off. In Class 2A, it is Cokeville 13, number 5 Lyman 8. That is a final upset in 2A. Burns up 18-7 on Tongue River. That is a final as well. In the second quarter, number 1 Bighorn is up 41-0 on Wheatland, and Glenrock is up 8-0 on Moorcroft. Mountain View and Lovell, Worland at Thermopolis, Pinedale at Kimmerer, and Upton Sundance at Newcastle just now kicking off. In Class 1A 9-man, Big Piney defeats Wyoming Indian 59-0. In the second quarter, Lingle Fort Laramie 14. They are number 1 against number 4 Lusk, who has 0. Number 2 Southeast up on number 5 Wright 10-7 at half. Also in the second quarter, that's the game here. And just now kicking off is Pine Bluffs, number 2, at Guernsey Sunrise. And Class 1A 6-man, the final score is number 5 Matitsi 54, number 5 DuBois 42. Final score as well is number 3 Burlington 53, Casey 6. For out-of-state opponents, 3A number 1 Star Valley is just now kicking off at Sugar Salem, Idaho. Tomorrow, number 4 Riverside in Class 1A 6-man faces Hewlett at 3. 10 Sleep at Midwest at 4. In non-varsity action, as far as Grable varsity against Powell JV, that game has been canceled. Of course, Casper Christian, HEM, Little Snake River, and Rocky Mountain all with open dates. So as we look at what we have right now, in terms of the halftime stats on the Ranger Printer scorecard, it has been all Saratoga offensively and mainly on the ground. They have 15 carries for 120 yards, 8-yard average, 3 touchdowns, all on the ground. Hazen Williams has led them with 10 touches. He has 74 yards. Brody Johnson has 2 touches for 30, and Hunter Johnson with 3 for 16. Passing-wise, Jace Westring is 3 for 6 for 67 yards. He does have 1 pick. His long was to Hazen Williams, who's been targeted once for 32 yards. Griffin Bartlett and Burris Berger both weighing in with the other 2 receptions. They have not put the ball on the ground. They've been called for 2 penalties in the game. Total yardage against them, 12. For Wind River, they have tried to run it on the ground, not as successfully, unfortunately. 23 attempts for 71 yards, 3.1 yard average. Number 9, Mado Amos, has done the most with 13 carries for 45 yards. And second on that is Braden Tatro with 5 for 9. Both of them, Amos averaging 3.5, Tatro averaging 1.8 per carry. In the air, they haven't really attempted a whole lot. 3 total attempts, 1 completion for 25 yards. That was Keenan Devereaux. They are 1 for 5, if I've got this right. I'm trying to do all this at one time. They were 1 for 5 on third down, 0 for 1 on fourth, and they have fumbled the ball 3 times. Fortunately for them, they have not turned the ball over, though. They put it on the ground 3 times. They picked it up all 3 times. 2 penalties, total of 5 yards as one of those was declined. That's going to do it for the few, the proud, the many, the United States Marine Corps halftime show. We will be right back with the third quarter here from Pavilion on KWYW 99.1 and WYO Today.
You need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
And welcome back to Wire Today and 99.1 KWYW, the Heat. Coverage of the game of the week. We are in Pavilion. And they trail Saratoga, Wind River does, by a score of 22-0 at half. And they have got to figure out a way to move the ball. Only one drive really resulting in any amount of yardage. Besides the last one, which was done with very little time. So maybe that's key, too, is maybe move a little bit quicker. I don't know. I'm sure the coaches have made adjustments. So just so you all are aware, next week, our game of the week will be on at 5 o'clock on Thursday. No, that's right, Thursday the 19th, as we will visit Shoshone again as Wyoming Indian, two Fremont County teams. Wyoming Indian travels to Shoshone to square off in a little bit of Thursday night lights action. Unfortunately, one of the bad parts about the half is it is going to be Wind River kicking off as the Panthers receive the second half kickoff. Kick is going to be short. It's going to be fielded at the 30, taken to the 35 by Big Boy Football. This is number 52 to the 42. They might just give him the 41 and a half. That is Mason, a lineman, playing up back. basically every coverage guy on top of him. When they finally got him down, they're going to say, that's a bad spot too. I mean, let's be fair both ways, I guess. He easily made the 41, almost the 42 before his knee went down. That's where the ball was, and they've spotted it at the 40. So 1st and 10. Jace Westring going out of the wing tee, as you would expect. Snap. Going to hand it off to Hazen Williams, and he is going to be stopped for a foot.
Play by rushing right there, number 33 for the Cougars.
Stopped for a foot. So set up 2nd and 9. Wind River has, on the past couple drives, found a way to stop the run of overall effectiveness, but Westring a little more comfortable throwing the ball than Amos or Martinez for Wind River. But just a bit more. Out of the wing tee again. Man going in motion to the left, now the right, is Brody Johnson for the Panthers. Snap. Westring going to roll to his right. He's going deep, and it looks like he's going to overthrow him by quite a bit, looking for Johnson. And that's exactly what he does.
Nice coverage right there by Amos, along with Jones for the Cougars.
So Brody Johnson's been targeted 3 times now, and it's been incomplete all 3 times. So set up 3rd and 10 from Saratoga's own 40-yard line. Be really nice to get a 3 and out here if you are the Cougars. 10:58 left in the 3rd quarter as Stover drops popcorn all over himself. Westring, the snap is going to roll, complete, and drag down. Brody Johnson is after 7.
Pass complete for the Panthers on the coverage, making the tackle, number 56, Remackle for the Cougars.
Remackle with the tackle sets up 4th and a long 3.
For the Panthers.
Westring now with 74 yards throwing, and it'll be 4th down just inside their territory by about 3 yards. They, of course, are going to go for it here. And I think we might have, I can't tell if it's just the angle we're at, Robert, or whatnot, but
Big 4th down play.
are we off? So real quick, going under center in the wing tee on 4th and 3. Westring going to roll to his left. He's looking downfield, and he's going to throw complete to the 30 for a 23-yard gain. Berger with the completion, or Berger with the reception, the completion by Westring. Westring now with 97 yards on the day. It'll set up a 1st and 10 from the 30. Westring breaks the huddle with 9:45 left in the 3rd. Wing T formation. Going to the left now is Johnson. Of course, he'll come right back to the right in motion. Snap. Handed off, and a gain of, looks to be about 7 by Hunter Johnson. Let's see where the official spot is. It'll be right at about 7. So Hunter Johnson now with 23 yards on the day. It will set up 2nd, and it's a long 3, but shouldn't be a problem really for this running attack, even with slowing them down, especially when they're going to take 3 downs to get it if they need it. Shouldn't be too hard. Brody Johnson in motion, going back to the right. Snap to Westring. He's going to hand off to Williams, and Williams is going to be maybe just a bit shy. Let's see here. He is going to be shy. He has 2 yards now, 76 on the day for Hazen Williams. And they've definitely slowed him down here in the second half on the 2 snaps he's seen. They had him slowed down a little bit later in the first half, but they knocked off 8 yards, 8 yards, 8 yards 3 times in a row. Sets up 3rd and very short, especially for this team, when you know they're going to spend 2 downs to get it if necessary. Westring checks his armband, going out of the wing tee. No men in motion this time. Handoff is to Williams. Williams is going to get all the way easily to a first down and is going to get to the 15. About a gain of 6. So 6-yard gain there for Hazen Williams. And Saratoga at this point just methodically marching their way down as we're now under 8 minutes. They've taken 4 minutes off on this drive, and this is one of their quicker potential touchdown drives. Out of the wing tee again, Westring under center. Looks to his left, now his right. No man in motion, takes the snap, hands it off to Brody Johnson, who's going to the right, and he's going to get stopped after a gain of about 2, it looks like. Maybe even less. Let's see when they bring up the marker got tackled down. That is only a gain of a yard, so good job there. It's Brody Johnson's 3rd carry of the day. And he'll set up second, and by a yard, well, I don't mean he got 3 feet. I mean he got 6 inches. But we had to give him something. In fact, we're going to redo that on the stat sheet to a no gainer. So Wind River has progressively gotten better against the run, but I don't think Saratoga is going to take their foot off the gas on that one. Brody Johnson going in motion to the left, now back to the right. So 2 men in the backfield. Handoff is to Hunter Johnson, and he's going to gain about 3. Hunter Johnson there. He's met by a whole host of Wind River Cougars. And with 6.5 left in the 3rd quarter, it's going to set up 3rd and a long 7 here. They are going to use up at least half of the quarter here on this one possession. And that's what this team's built to do. It's built to bully you and then keep leads by just wearing you out and taking time off that clock. Okay, Westring in a bit of an offset wing tee. Williams goes in motion to the right, now comes back to the left, and it's going to be a toss sweep. We're going to be an immediate flag as it's going to march into the touchdown, or for a touchdown, it's Brody Johnson. He's going to gain 13 on that, but check the flag. Or at least I thought I saw a flag. I guess I did not. So, nope, no flag. I am seeing things at this point. So Hunter Johnson goes 13 yards, has his first touchdown of the night, 4th rushing touchdown. And, of course, they will set up to go for 2. $28-0. That drive took 6 minutes and 4 seconds. Western gets the snap. He's under pressure. He throws, and it is good. It was bobbled, but he did catch it. So it is 30-0 with 5:56 left in the 3rd. We'll be right back. Wind River down big here on the Game of the Week on 99.1 KWYW and Wire Today.
Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
5:56 left in the 3rd as we come back here to the Game of the Week. It is Wind River 0, Saratoga 30, unfortunately. Saratoga will tee it up at the 40 to kick off, and that was just a clinical drive of how to run the ball. Did complete 1 pass on that drive, or 2 passes, for 30 yards, but just staying dedicated to the run and taking time off the clock. Kick is going to be fielded at the 20, the 25, 30, 35, to the 40, the 45, and out to the 49-yard line is Braden Tatro. Great return, gets to the 49-yard line. So it'll be a first and 10 at midfield with 5:47 to play in the third quarter. Really good field position, especially after a kickoff by Wind River, and he was one shoestring away from breaking that to go the distance. Out of the gun is Amos. Going in motion from right to left is Devereaux. 2 on the wide on the near side. Now coming back is Devereaux. And we got bad snap, and it's fumbled. And falling on it is going to be Saratoga. 4th time that they put it on the ground. It is the first time that they've lost it, but not how Coach Frederick wanted to start this third quarter. Comeback may have been already kind of out of the equation, but you did want to have something to build on. Of course, 2 really great opponents, Lingle Fort Laramie and Saratoga, back-to-back for this Wind River squad, who is in a bit of rebuild, or a good bit of rebuild, I should say, after making it to the state championship game in Laramie last year. And it's going to set up Saratoga with 1st and 10 from the 31 of Wind River. Snap to Westring. Westring hands off to Williams, and this time Williams gets back a little bit more to what he normally does with a gain of 7. He now has 89 yards, averaging 6.8. Going to take all the time in the huddle. This is their style, and it has worked to perfection here tonight in Pavilion. Wing T, Westring under center. See who goes in motion. It's going to be Brody Johnson. Goes right, now comes back left. Westring with the snap, hand off to Williams, and Williams got a huge hole to run through. He's going to get all the way down to the 15. That's going to be a gain of 10. Just an absolute monster hole opened up for him, and he looks like a freight train once he gets up to speed. Helmet looks to have came off of him, so he'll have to come off for at least a play. Doesn't look to be too shaken up. And with 4:52 to go, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15 here in the third quarter from the beautiful campus of Wind River. Clock started by the referee winding his hand. And that will be kind of the signal for them to break the huddle coming out. Of course, in the wing tee, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of more formations than that at this point. Johnson going in motion, left to right this time. Westring takes a snap, hands off, and luckily they didn't hand it to Hazen Williams as he got popped. Run is by Hunter Johnson. It'll be no gain. So it's up 2nd and 10. I mean, Hazen Williams took a pop. They went to the lead running back in Hunter Johnson, and instead, wing T formation. Who will go in motion, go one way, and then go the other? Nobody this time. Westring is actually going to roll to his left, looking and almost sacked. A pump fake, so, and he's going to run and get down to about the 6. And almost looked like he was right down there where it needed the head. Luckily for everybody, that didn't happen. Gain is by 7 by Jace Westring. His first run of the day. Or Jace Westring, excuse me. 7-yard gain. He'll set up 3rd and 3 for the Panthers with 3:22. And keep in mind, they've had the ball all but one play this quarter, this entire quarter so far. And that was on the bat snap and turnover, first turnover of the game by not by either team, by Wind River. Of course, earlier interception by Westring. Westring under center in the wing tee. Hard count. Hand goes up saying 5 seconds left. He's counting it down by the umpire, and the handoff is going to go for about 2. Handoff was to Hunter Johnson. Not a huge gain there. It'll set up 4th and 1 with 2.5 and counting, and you know they're going to bleed most of this clock off. Needing a good positive here would be a nice time to get a stop if you're the Cougars. To stop means turnover on downs. They can get the first down without getting the touchdown. They only got a yard to go for that. They've got about 5.5 to go for a touchdown. Quickly breaking the huddle with 2:03, 5 seconds left on the play clock. Snap by Westring. Toss sweep to Brody Johnson. He's going to go wide, and he's going to score on the 5-yard touchdown run. That is his second touchdown of the day. And, of course, they will go for 2 here, up 36-0. Minute 54. They've had the ball all but about 12 to 15 seconds of the third quarter. They've now got 182 rushing yards on the day on 28 carries, 6.5-yard average, and 5 touchdowns. Leading them is Hazen Williams. He's got 15 carries, 99 yards, and he's averaging right where the team is. Going for 2. Westring takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to look to throw it, and Brody Johnson's wide open and catches it. And so it is 38-0 with a minute 54 left in the third. We'll be right back with the game of the week here on WYO Today at 99.1 KWYW, The Heat.
Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
And welcome back to KWYW 99.1 The Heat. Unfortunately, not the result we wanted, 38-0 in favor of Saratoga. And they have been doing this with bully ball the entire way. Kickoff is going to be kind of a weird, twisty little thing, and it's going to bounce free, and no one's picking it up. It's a live ball, and we may have ourselves a turnover again. It does look like they have it, and they do. This is what we were talking about earlier, ladies and gentlemen, with letting these balls bounce. You never know where it's going to bounce, and on this one, I think they thought the up back was going to grab it. Well, he didn't because it was behind him. The returners didn't grab it. And by the time they thought to even touch it, it was recovered by Saratoga. So the result, basically an onside kick, just a far one. And it's going to put the ball 1st and 10 at the Wind River 31. And that means that barring a mishap by Saratoga. They're going to have the ball for all but 18 seconds of this quarter, Robert. So, wing T formation. Westring, of course, under center with a big lead right now. Don't know why he's wasting the time here. No moving clock. In motion is Brody Johnson. Snap to Westring. He's going to take it hands off to Williams, and Williams is going to get thrown for a 3-yard loss on his 16th carry of the day. Snyder and Remackle with the stop, and we go under a minute and a half. In the huddle, and they're willing to let all the clock. They will not snap it until they see the back judge's hand fly up to say 5 seconds left. Most likely on the play clock. Let's see here. Back judge is kind of wandering in out of the wing T. Westring hasn't technically gotten under center. Now he does. Johnson in motion. Snap. Westring going to roll right. He's got wide open Brody Johnson down around the 15. So it's going to go from the 36 to the 16, it looks like. About 20 yards. Second completion for Brody Johnson, or reception for Brody Johnson. 6 of 10 now, Jace Westring, 117 yards. And we're under 54, or we're under a minute. They have not whistled the ball live yet, and now they do. So this may take a while to get this snap off, and we have a whistle on the field by the head official saying timeout for him. Let's see here. I think he's saying 44 seconds left, but that. Oh, 44 seconds left. Thumbs up might have been a little more helpful there on the question than redoing the flashing 4 fingers, but going out of the wing T under 35 seconds before the snap. This will undoubtedly be the last play of the third quarter. Snap. Going to hand it Brody Johnson on a counter. He's going to miss tackle, and they are going to get, let's see here, from about the 16 to the 2, so 14-yard gain by Brody. He now has 49 yards. He's averaging 9.8 yards per carry. And there's 23 seconds left. Clock, no, he went out of bounds, so clock not moving. So we will have another play. I did not account for the fact that the ball could go out of bounds. First and goal from the 2. Wing T, Westring. Going to hand it off to Hazen Williams in for the score. Third touchdown of the day for Hazen Williams. And the lead now balloons all the way up to 44-0. Again, less than 20 seconds. We have 18 seconds left in the third. Saratoga's had it all but under 20 seconds. On the fumble by Wind River and then the live ball kick not being covered, Wind River has done one play. Westring going to fade back, and he's going to almost throw the pick there on the 2-point. Could have ran it back, I think, for safety, but it's going to be incomplete on the dead ball extra point. And with 18 seconds left, it is 44-0 in favor of the Saratoga Panthers. We'll be right back with the kickoff here on WYO Today at 99.1.
Makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour, Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
And welcome back to KWYW 99.1 The Heat. Kickoff by Saratoga here as they score their 6th touchdown of the day with 18 seconds left in the third. Wind River has ran one play this quarter. I'm sure Coach Frederick had a word with the boys about kickoff coverage. Here comes the kick, and this one's going to be a little bit further, and it's going to be fielded by number 16, and he's going to get from the 15, almost a 20-yard return for Tatro. Tatro's going to get it out to right at the, just outside of the 30, or just inside of the 36-yard line. And since we're over the amount of points, we've gone to a moving clock, and that is going to be the fourth quarter. So at the end of 3, it is Saratoga with 44, Wind River with 0. We'll be right back with the fourth here on 99.1 KWYW The Heat.
40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
And welcome back. Cougar ball, and they're going to fumble. Fumble on the toss sweep. That's their 5th time putting it on the ground. 2nd one lost and back-to-back. And so they have now ran. We are in the 4th quarter, and the the Cougars have ran 2 plays in the second half. And a lot of minutes are going to be taken off this clock here. 11:54. It will be Panther football inside Riverton's 40 at the 36-yard line. And you can almost bet we're getting a healthy dose, as we have all game, of Hazen Williams, Hunter Johnston, and Brody Johnson. Jace Westring under center in the wing tee. Takes it, goes with a counter to Williams. Williams is going to get called, I think, for a face mask potentially, or not have face masks against him. He's going to go from the 36 to the 12. That'll be a 24-yard gain. And no, it's going to be a hold. Hold against the Panthers. It came out quick, and I did wonder if his head maybe snapped. It did not. That'll be the 3rd penalty of the day, 22 total penalty yards for the Panthers of Saratoga. And that hold was called quick. So we'll back it up 10 yards, and we'll do it again here, and meanwhile the clock will continue to move as we are now in a running clock situation.
Back them up 10 yards. It'll be 1st down and 20 for the Panthers.
On a good note, an hour and 45 minutes. This game has moved exactly like we thought it would. It was going to be a quick one as both teams looking to be power run. Not a lot of passes being thrown. 11:09. Robert, do we have an update, or can we grab one on that Riverton-Evanston score? It's 22-8 halftime. Lander trailing Powell last time we got a check in. We do not have a thermop score yet. So going from their own 46, or not their own 46, excuse me, the Wind River 46, and they milk a bunch of time, and we get a timeout on the field. So here in the fourth quarter, with 10:47 left, it is 44-0. Saratoga will be right back here on Wire Today.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
And welcome back. 44-0, 10:47 left in the ball game. Going to be a handoff to Brody Johnson. Makes one man miss and then gets smacked. Man miss in the backfield, so it'll be a gain of 1 by Johnson. That'll drop his average. He was averaging 9.8, now at 8.3. So it'll be second down, and he gained 6 inches, so 2nd and 20. Well, no, he gained 2/3 of a yard. We'll give it to him. Why not? So gain of 1. Of course, they're going to milk this under 10 minutes easily. Probably get it closer to 9 minutes and 45 seconds before the snap, or before the completion of the play, I should say. Saratoga breaks the huddle, and they're under 5 seconds. Or under 10 seconds, I should say. Going in motion is Ethan Hatch, who's coming in the game, and the toss is going to be to Hunter Johnson, who's going to reach the outside, and he's got yards, and he just trucks over a Wind River defensive back. Gain is going to be... Going to go from 2nd and 20 to about 16. 16 by Hunter Johnson there. With 9:15 to go, he'll bring up 3rd and 4. Out of the wing tee, Westring under center. Waits until the countdown by the back judge. Going in motion is Hatch. Again, goes left, now right. And it's going to be a pitch to Hunter Johnson. He's going to get to the 20, down close to the 10. He's still in bounds. Touchdown. 29-yard gain by Hunter Johnson. So touchdown will take this up to 50-0 in favor of the Panthers. And, of course, they're going for 2. And they're going for 2 for those of you who don't tune in very often or just tune in for games of the week. They don't have a kicker. They don't have a field goal kicker. Most teams at 9-man don't. Pretty much every team at 6-man doesn't. So they really don't have a choice. Man in motion is going to be Brody Johnson. Goes right then left, and it's going to be a toss to the inside back. That is Hunter Johnson, and he is not going to get there. So with 8:44 left in the fourth, it is 50-0 Saratoga. We'll take a break here and be right back after these messages on KWYW 99.1 The Heat.
education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And welcome back to 99.1 KWYW The Heat and Wired Today Media's coverage of the game of the week. Wind River trails Saratoga 50-0, and coming out of the first half, comeback was going to be a lot to happen if it could happen. But with 8:44 left in the fourth, Wind River has ran 2 plays. Both of them turnovers. They have 3 turnovers technically on the kick. It was live, so it's technically not a turnover because Wind River didn't receive it. But on one of the kickoffs, they lost it. So 2 plays, 2 turnovers, and this is not what Coach Frederick wanted to see, especially as the play has gotten sloppy with regards to ball security. 241 rushing yards, 117 for 358 total for the visitors from Saratoga. Wind River, of course, with only 2 plays, had 96 yards at half. They have 96 yards now. Amos and Tatro back. It's going to be kicked to the up back. Keenan Devereaux, and he's going to get just a few yards with 8:35 left and the running clock. And the Wind River offense will look to come on the field. And right now, you just want to see ball security out of the Cougars here. We'll alert you to any changes in lineup if they decide to get some experience on some depth here. In the first quarter, it is 13-10 Evanston Red Devils over Riverton on homecoming night. Lander in the second half, late as well. Lander now down to Powell, 29-8. Out of the I formation, and he's going to keep. The ball was blown. It was blown dead. Quarterback now is Remington Martinez. We saw him briefly in the first half. They're going to say no gain. Her whistle's really quick. Remington Martinez, that was his second run. He has 6 total on the day. So no gain. It's up 2nd and 10 as we go under 7.5 minutes in the ball game. From a bit of a power I, from the I formation look, Martinez is going to hand it off, and they've got a speedster. He gets out to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, and he's going to be drug out. From the 33, he is going to reach 17 plus 25, so 42 yards by number 9. That is Amos, who was handed the ball off. So 42-yard gain, nicely done by Amos. He now has 87 on the day, and it's going to set them up at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Going out of the I, under center is Martinez. Martinez with the snap, fakes it. He's going to keep it himself on an end route. He's going to get right at the first down marker. Falls down, so we'll see if the guy, he's either got 9.5 or he's got 10, one of the two. And they're going to call him a foot short, is Martinez. So gain of 9. So on 2nd and 100 centimeters, going under center is Martinez. In the I again, bit of a mock power I, takes the snap, hands it to the fullback, up the middle, gets the first down, gets to the 10. So a gain of 6. 33. So 6 yards by Jeffrey rushing. Although we've been informed to call him Bubba. I don't know if he'd like it, but we'll do it anyway. 5:18 to go. Snap. And another rush by Rushing. He's going to gain about 4. So, best drive of the night so far for Wind River, trying to avoid the shutout, knocking on the door. It'll be first and goal, or second and 6. They can get a first down right at about the 1. 4:42 left. Martinez breaks the huddle. Power eye. Hard count. Almost got him to jump. Looks like get him to jump. Nope. They're going to say false start. It's going to be a false start against Wind River. Oh, nope. They're going to say no. No. First one was saw the official on the sideline roll his hands. So it'll be about a 3-yard penalty as it's half the distance. So we'll make it second and call it 3. It's really 2.5 with 4:18 to play. Power eye handed off to Rushing again. He tries to lean over and get in, and he's going to get right to the 1. So it's going to be a gain of 3 and a first down.
Looks like he picks up 3 on the play. That's enough for a first down.
So first and goal.
First and goal on the 1-foot line.
Ball on the 1. I'm not going to jinx it. If y'all watched the game of the week last week, Shoshone had it first, or excuse me, not Shoshone. If you watched the Wyoming game last Saturday, they had first and goal on the 1, and then, snap. And I don't know if Martinez was able to get his hands out. He was able to, and it is a touchdown. Touchdown for the Cougars here. They will avoid the Rushing with the 1-yard touchdown run.
That was Rushing right up the middle, powering his way through. He puts the Cougars on the scoreboard.
So touchdown for the Cougars. They will avoid the shutout. A little positive to build on after a hard first half against a very good Saratoga Panthers team in a third quarter that everybody will just want to forget in terms of ball security. Going for 2. Martinez under center. I formation. Goes for the pitch, and looks like Amos is just going to walk it right in. So it'll be 50-8 here. We do apologize about the glare as we're seeing people's shadows here. Of course, great save in Wind River. Unfortunately, unable to open windows, so we can't get a clear shot on it, but that's okay. As is 50-8 with 3:37 to go. We'll be right back for the rest of the fourth quarter here on Wild Today at 99.1 KWYW.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
And welcome back. Fourth quarter here, 3:37 to play, 50-8. Wind River just marched down the field and scored a touchdown. That was Jeffrey Rushing. He's got four rushes for 14 yards and the touchdown. 2-point conversion was a toss sweep to Mato Amos, and he took it in. So this will be only the second kickoff of the day for Wind River. Maybe they want to practice on onside. Don't know. Teeing it up will be Remington Martinez at the 40. And they were short a player as he had to run on late. That's what Remington was pointing and circling his finger towards the sideline. 42 runs on. Martinez has it on the tee. It's all set up. And Martinez is going to go for the onside kick, and it's fallen on at the 45-yard line by the Panthers. Good job by their hands team. And we will go into the probably the last drive for Saratoga. With the moving clock, probably doesn't have to even get a first down maybe to drain it. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to do the math real quick. But they're not going to snap the first down play until we're under 3 minutes to go. It is 13-10 at Riverton at halftime. Evanston Red Devils with the lead. And they're going to get this clock under 2:45. The back judge has not put his hand up in the air yet, under 2:40. Now it is. Quarterback goes under center. I think it's Westering, but we'll make sure of it. Snap, and he's going to kneel it down. Loss of 1 yard.
And the quarterback will take a knee. And there will be a timeout taken on the field.
Timeout on the field, and I'm kind of curious about that. Timeout on the field after the ball was knelt down. We'll take that break with them. 2:21 to go. We come back, it'll be 2nd and 11 for Saratoga here on WYO Today.
Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
And welcome back to WYO Today and KWYW 99.1. Out of the timeout, still Panthers football. Be 2nd and 11 after he knelt it down, lost the yard. And timeout, kind of curious, as they were trying to just run the clock out. Here's the snap, and he's going to take the yard again.
And the quarterback will take a knee. And there will be another timeout on the football field.
And this is timeout by Wind River. They call it with 2:14 to play in the fourth. It'll be 3rd and 10, so Wind River potentially going to get the ball back. We'll be right back after these messages on 99.1 KWYW, the Heat.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome back to KWYW 99.1 The Heat. It's been our pleasure to be out here with the great folks in Pavilion for this game of the week. On Thursday, we will be back in Shoshone Usually we don't get back that quickly. We were just in Shoshone last week, but Wyoming Indian is visiting there. So 2 Fremont County schools out of the timeout by Wind River 2:06 ago. And let's see, they're going to take the knee again. And Wind River is going to call the timeout again. And so with 2:03, well, we're going to take another break. It's 50-8 with 2:03 left.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
And welcome back out of the third timeout called by Wind River. They're going to have an illegal procedure penalty. False start against, put that on the run team, false start against the Panthers of Saratoga. It is their 5th penalty of the day for 30 yards. Been relatively clean as far as penalties go. The punt is up in the air, and it's not live. It could have been dead, but Wind River dives onto it. Was not a great punt, just barely reached the first down marker, actually. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Wind River with 1:42 left on their own 45. So we do have a penalty against the Cougars here. Hazen Williams is motioning over to decline. It is declined. So they have the 1st and 10 marked at the 45, but the referees are standing at the 47. And now the what? Okay. They've gone the wrong way, I think. Yeah, it is Wind River ball. And evidently, by the chains, they have. Oh, now they realize it. So they'll run and get it right. They're going to say it was at the 46. 46 seconds left. Of course, clock moving. Going to be a snap by Martinez, and he's going to look to roll and throw. Stops, throwing deep and overthrown by Martinez. Trying to get Logan Jensen first. Pass by Martinez. First target for Jensen. So 13 seconds left. And let's see if Martinez and this Cougar team can get another playoff. We've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. They do get the snap. Martinez, play fake. Going to fade back, looking to throw, complete from the 46 down to, and we're going to get a face mask, so the game's not over. 40, so 10, 12. So it's going to be a gain of about 15.
And that'll put the time down to 0 on the scoreboard. Again, we want to congratulate the Saratoga Panthers.
So now here's the ultimate question: is technically a game cannot end, Robert, on a defensive penalty, and it was a face mask, but they're going to say it's over anyway. So we'll be right back here. Final score 50-8 in favor of the Panthers. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today.
Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Welcome back to 99.1 KWYW, the Heat and WYO. Today, your final score here on the game of the week, 50-8 in favor of Saratoga. They got up early and they just left the Cougars, and Cougars unable to do anything really until the fourth quarter. Final stats of the game. First for the visitors from Saratoga. Quarterback Jace Westring goes 6 for 10 for 117 yards. He did have one pick. Receiving-wise, they were led by, Burris Berger, who had 2 completions for 35 yards. And on the ground is where they made their hay. They did have 1 touchdown through the air, that one to Brody Johnson. But on the ground is where they made most of their hay. 37 rushing attempts, 238 yards, 6.4 yards per carry, and 7 touchdowns. They had Saratoga finishes the day with 355 yards of total offense, 30 yards total penalties. For Wind River, passing-wise, they were 2 for 5, both Martinez and Amos having 1 completion. 1 for 2 was Martinez, 1 for 3 was Amos. 42 yards of passing, led by Amos with 25. As far as receptions go, the receptions were only spread out between 2 players. That was Amos and Keenan Devereaux. Keenan Devereaux with 25 yards receiving. On the ground is also where Wind River tried to establish things. 4.5 yards per carry is not a bad average at all. 30 carries, 136 yards, but just kind of overshadowed by the Panthers. Only 1 touchdown on the ground and only 1 touchdown in the game, and that was by Jeffrey Rushing. And because he scored the 1 touchdown in the game, Jeffrey Rushing is our Papa Murphy's player of the game. Congratulations to the young man. Got in the fourth quarter and did some hard physical running. So congratulations to him. Now he's getting a shot out. Total yard-wise, 176. And I know I'm wrong on that one. Let's correct that. I had 56 fumbles. 2 penalties for 5 total yards. 1 was declined. But what really, really killed him was the turnovers. 3 total turnovers if you count the kickoff that was messed about with. They did put the ball on the ground 6 times, lost 2 of those, and then, of course, the kickoff. And in the third quarter, they had 1 snap. They had 2 snaps with 10 minutes left to go in the fourth in the entire second half. So just not what they want to see coming out of halftime. And our Gatorade Good Sport of the game, a guy, usually we give it to someone who we see trying the whole game and whatnot, and that is going to go to Braden Tatro. Congratulations. He is the Gatorade Good Sport of the game, giving great effort. Seemingly had a great attitude from here. So, and Braden Tatro is now going to get his shout-out. So, congratulations to them. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We also want to thank the great people here in the booth and the ADD, not ADD, the activities director, who we all call D, here at Wind River, for helping us out and getting us set up. Great environment as always. Great school, great kids. So we appreciate it for them. So we also want to give a big shout-out thank you to Leanne Sanderson, who's back at the mothership board hopping. For Robert Stover, who's already hightailed it out to go catch his alma mater second half in Riverton, as they trailed 3 last report we had. This has been Kevin Shields with Wyo Today. Next week, 5 o'clock on Thursday, Shoshone hosting Wyoming Indian will be your game of the week. Till then, have a great weekend.
And here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.